By the end of the video, you'll know how power grids work, what all the main components are, what their purpose and function is within the grid, and if you're ever out and about in the real world, you'll be able to walk past things like electrical transformers or substations or transmission towers, and you'll be able to identify them visually and know why they're there and what their purpose is. Most power stations are very far away from end consumers. If we were to lay a cable or an electrical conductor from our power station to our end consumers, and let's just imagine for a moment that our end consumer is 20 kilometers away, well, we're going to encounter losses due to the resistance of our electrical conductor and also due to the heat that's generated as electricity or electrical current, that is amps, flows through our conductor. People underestimate just how important electrical transformers are to our daily lives. You may think that they're not that important, and perhaps you may think you haven't seen many of them around before. But if you live in a city or town, I can guarantee that there'll be a transformer within about 400 meters radius of where you're sitting right now. You might not notice them because sometimes they're hidden inside houses or small buildings, or sometimes they've just got a wall around them so no one can see them. Transformers work on the principle of electromagnetic induction, and this states that every conductor that has current flowing through it creates a magnetic field. If we take a conductor and we wrap it into the shape of a coil, and then we take another conductor and place it nearby, we can actually transfer current from one conductor to the other without them ever physically coming into contact with each other. Electricity and magnetism are linked. Substations contain all of the equipment we need in order to reduce and increase voltage. Not only that, but they allow us to separate various parts of the grid from each other. This means we can protect different parts of the grid from each other, so that if we have things like lightning strikes or power surges, we can isolate certain areas of the grid rather than have a complete blackout. Substations are critical if we want to ensure that the machinery and the components that make up the power grid are as protected as much as possible, so that we can increase the reliability of the grid.